First Upper St. Clair women's lacrosse, girls lacrosse playoff game.
Can't beat it. We have the Wildcats from Latrobe facing our Lady Panthers. The Wildcats arrived probably 20 minutes ago. Probably had a 2-hour drive. Let's see if we can't put them down right away. Make them, fear that 2-hour drive home. Okay, Meredith Kane came off with the draw. Sarah Fletcher had the draw.
Meredith going with the left hand. Upper St. Clair goal by number 6, Meredith Kane.
That's a good start.
Yeah, win the face-off.
Yes. Also look for the referee. He'll cross his. He didn't. Maybe she did. We'd have to find her.
So they win the draw and run right down and take the score.
It's a good start. Sort of caught them flat-footed.
Once again,
Meredith
same
comes
thing.
off with it.
You can hear Coach Mike yelling, "Go to the ball, Taylor," to Taylor Montgomery. They're trying to have the players move away from the ball, create an open look. Meredith Kane on the assist from, who was that?
Megan Christie.
Upper St. Clair goal by number 6, Meredith Kane on the assist from number 8, senior Megan Christie.
Okay, that's 2. Let's see if we can't double it and then double it again.
Never enough goals for you, Phil.
Not at all. This is playoff lacrosse. Don't want to give them any opportunity. These pairings were announced late last night, and here we are.
Do you have a bracket? Do you know what the...
I do.
Well, it'll be interesting to talk about that a little later as we get into the game.
Yeah, the clock keeps rolling. We have our substitute timekeeper is Jack Zabo. Welcome. We'll be helping out as much as we're capable of. You'll notice, Jack, during the broadcast that we need help also.
Phil doesn't really need any help. He's just being kind. It's me that needs the help.
Taylor got the ball back over to Rachel. Taylor rolled, but wasn't over. She's open again, but smart move by Rachel to hold the ball. Let's see if...
Sarah Fletcher breaking open here. But a turnover by St. Clair. They're going to check it right out of the stick. Open stick call against Amy Anderson. Always a tough one.
It's Megan Christie.
Well, it was Amy who got the call against her. But it's I always find that a tough call. If she's got the ball in the basket, I think you should be able to check her.
Unless they were saying too close to her head. That could have been the call.
There's good to see Lane Lohman back on the field. She got a concussion in the game against Seton LaSalle. And Lane looks like she might have kicked that out a little bit. See how St. Clair does here on defense on the first attack that Latrobe brings on.
Here we know absolutely nothing about the Latrobe team.
Do we know who else is in their section?
I'm just assuming it's Franklin Regional since it's out in that direction.
Okay.
But okay. So we're hearing that Ellis is in their section and also Winchester Thurston. I don't think either of those are strong lacrosse teams this year anyways. And we'll sort of rely on the fact that we were co-section champs with Mount Lebanon and Peters. So we've definitely played some very competitive lacrosse matches. Hopefully that helps us out here. Good defense by Bria Larkin, staying with her player. Maeve Clutch has the girl now, that Latrobe girl that has the ball. And the other defender is Desiree Scherf. And we have Jess Melby in goal.
So I guess that St. Clair figures if you guys want to just stand with the ball and do nothing, we'll let you do that. It looks to me like Latrobe is used to being able to roll the crease, and you can see
She dropped the ball.
Desi Scherf just caused her to drop it. Now Desi's going to go ahead and take off running. Goes from the right hand to the left, showing her versatility. And does a nice job working down the Taylor Montgomery, who really wasn't open there. That was what Coach Mike was yelling earlier, go to the ball, go to the ball. She was kind of standing next to the defender, so when Desi passed her the ball, it's even money that the St. Clair player gets it. You can see here both Meredith Kane and
Amy Anderson is guarding the Latrobe player. It's going to throw it out of bounds. Now they'll retrieve it. Trying to see what type of, right now they are trying to play from behind the net, lining a lot of girls up at the at the 12 meter. But as you're saying, Andy, they're looking to individually roll. I don't know that they're going to get too far trying to do that, but it's early in the match. Another check picked up by Meredith Kane. Ball up to Sarah Fletcher, but pass not complete. Another check, but they're going to get her. Get Sarah for
I just realized that I left Lehman Lohman out of the announcements lane. Sorry about that. And all the confusion with officials here getting the lineup cards and whatnot.
Yeah, the officials are on a mission to get this game in and for them to get home for dinner. Because they were watching for the Latrobe bus. It pulled up. They said 20 minutes on the clock. Girls weren't off the bus yet.
Well, I transferred all the names over to the numerical list because Ed, who normally reads the lineup, does it in numerical order, and the starting lineup is in position order that the coaches give us. So I wanted to do it the way we always do it, and I left out Lane when I did the transfer, so sorry about that, Lane.
Sarah's trying to, nice. Amy came back to help Sarah try to pick up the ground ball.
It was actually Lane Lohman.
Okay.
We can't leave out Lane again. Here comes Sarah. She's going to go right to the goal here. Look for the left hand.
Nice block by Latrobe goalie. They picked up the ball, got it upfield, but they're.
Great job there by Meredith Kane. Yeah, definitely.
If we keep the pressure on them.
No, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, if we keep the pressure on them, it looks, they've dropped several balls, so.
Yeah. So here they come in. She's gonna go cut straight to the goal.
And
nice
again,
job there by Kelly Ryan.
Absolutely.
A good check.
Yeah, Kelly was just watching for the stick, and as the girl went through.
Yeah, as soon as she took it back for the shot, she hacked the stick, knocked the ball right out of her.
Excellent defensive play. Girl broke open for a second, but Bria Larkin picked her up. So Bria plays defensive wing. Also, Amy Anderson does. Meredith is also a attack defensive wing. We've been very solid this year on defense. Hope that doesn't. I don't want to jinx us at this point as the girl rolls the crease.
Well, I can assure you that nothing we say up here impacts how they play down there, so you can say whatever you want, Phil.
Well, our 4 listeners may.
By the time they watch it, the result's in the books, so they can either praise us or blame us.
Not a whole lot of movement, is there?
Now, I think that they're used to playing teams where the player coming from behind the net has a much better chance to roll the crease, and you notice they look a little bewildered here. I haven't seen any cutting.
No, not at all.
They're all just standing there.
I'm not even sure what they're flooding one side, but that's their, But we're staying with that player who they were trying to isolate. Okay, they're calling her the other way. They're going to peel off one at a time, it looks. Okay. Mike just told our defense to attack the... it's a goal. Have to catch the number.
Who was it, number 27?
Was it the
Could you-
27 or was it 30? Your call, doesn't matter.
Is there a 27 out there? No, there's not.
Give it to 30 then.
They were checking her stick.
Latrobe
asking-
goal by number 30, Rosalie Samide.
They were seemed to be congratulating her, so nice job, Rosalie. 2-1. Bria Larkin taking the draw, and field's going to be a little slick. It's been raining on and off today. It looks pretty nice right now, but see if we're able to hold our footing. But on that play before, Coach Mike was telling them to attack the player, which does.
Meredith Kane on the defensive play blocks and passes up to Hillary Engel.
Okay.
Hillary takes it down to Megan Christie.
Speakers on. We're high tech. I got the lane. Let's see if Lane doesn't go over to the right side.
For the
see.
patented sprint to the goal.
Yeah. Taylor will pull her girl over. There's one defender there. They see it coming. That defender's blocking.
Ooh,
Oh,
hits
off the post.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah.
Very nice shot. She'll pick up her own rebound and restart it here. Over to Amy Anderson.
They can do an isolation on the other side now. Because Amy's being left-handed. It's open. Wide. Our ball. I think that was Megan Christie that was closest to the end line off of a shot. We retained possession. Off of a shot, it's closest to the end line. Should be a goal.
Okay.
They're stopping the clock. I don't know if it's a goal circle infraction. Goal.
Okay, who scored it?
Rachel. Scored by Rachel
Upper
Engel.
St. Clair goal scored by number 22, Rachel Engel.
Yeah, we have, it's being pointed out that our potential next opponent, or we'll put it this way, the winner of this match will play tomorrow night at Fox Chapel against the Fox Chapel team. And some of them are in the stadium. I don't see
Wait, I'm sorry.
any
Say that again.
cameras.
Say that again, Phil.
The winner plays Fox Chapel tomorrow night at Fox Chapel.
Did Fox Chapel play earlier today? Or?
No. No, they have a first round bye. And that's a foul on Latrobe. Give a free position to Rachel. A smart move. She was trying to go straight to goal, but they really collapsed on it. Got the ball over to, Taylor Montgomery. Back into Rachel, wasn't able to, I guess it was deflected or she just dropped it. It's my daughter, so I can say she dropped it. In this morning's Post-Gazette, they did have the lineup, but a friend of mine that's a referee emailed me this.
Ah, you got the old
Almost
angle
on the-
inside dope. Huh?
Almost on the inside, and then I found out that it was in the paper, and in the paper it had even more information that he didn't email me. So, but anyways, what we have is Quaker Valley's playing Swickley tonight. St. Clair's playing Latrobe. Peters is playing Oakland Catholic, and Mount Lebanon's playing Pine Richland. Those are all opening rounds. The winners, well, Mount Lebanon and Pine Richland, the winner gets a bye after that. Because we have an odd number of teams in this
Okay.
playoff because of St. Clair being a stop. Okay, we're going to get a card probably on Desiree. Hit her head, hit the other girl's head, so she'll be off for 3 minutes.
Did she hit it hard? Or is it any stick to the head?
Yeah, it's a stick to the head. Should be mandatory. I mean, obviously, you know, we've seen throughout the season. It's
Okay.
not called at times, you know.
Okay, so mandatory yellow card if you hit the head?
Right, if you
Okay.
hit a stick to the head. I was saying 3 minutes. I'm pretty sure of that, but it might be 2 that she'll have to sit on. So let's see. I'm here. And then that's the next round. Here's the restart coming in close. Nice save by Jess right into her net.
Okay, let's see if they've worked on the outlet pass here.
Not yet.
That's if you watch film on St. Clair, this is our weakness. She gets it to
Yeah.
Sarah Fletcher, who comes back to the ball nicely, and she's going to go ahead and work up. I think she had number 2 on the inside. Passes it up to Meredith Kane, who's going to go ahead and see she's got Blaine Lohman open. Now the defense closes, and as they close, she has an opening. And
Now, why that wasn't a slow whistle? You know, sometimes you get a slow whistle and can continue to play and score, and
yeah,
other
that one,
cases
that
they
was
stopped it, and that was the case here. And I don't.
I think maybe one of the Latrobe players broke too quickly.
Yeah. Well, the referees are still trying to decide what to call on that particular play. They haven't stopped the clock, and okay, they're going to do a throw.
I don't understand. Well, Phil, you're going to have to help me here.
Yeah, I have no clue. I can tell you they're doing a throw, so I guess maybe both of them broke before the whistle. And Meredith's going to come up with the ball. That's good, so we retain possession.
Nice pass
So-
to Sarah Fletcher. The defenders collapse on her, so they'll set it up again. She's over to Rachel Engel. They'll go ahead and do work at it behind the goal. See if they can. Oh, here she goes. She's going to roll the crease. Nice goal.
Held on it long enough till the defender
Upper St.
made the
Clair
move.
goal by number 22. Rachel Engel.
She held on to the ball long enough for the goalie to, make the move, trying to block a higher shot. And then, okay, we got a timeout for Latrobe. Their first timeout in the half. But there were 3 teams that got byes tonight. They would be Seneca Valley, Fox Chapel, and Franklin Regional. Obviously, they would have been section winners. I'm not sure. And then the other section winner, there are 4 sections in our section with the three teams. So they're making all 3 of us play today, all at home matches. Mount Lebanon, they must have ranked first in our section in this tournament because they're giving them the bye if they win.
Okay.
And we will be traveling to Fox Chapel for a 7 o'clock match, and then that will be it for the week.
And then next Tuesday, we have the semis at 6 and 7:30 at North Hills Stadium, and the finals on Thursday at 7 p.m. at North Hills Stadium, so apparently a neutral site. It'd be interesting, too, to see how the seeding works in terms of who plays whom in the semis.
Right.
I guess they figure that out once they have winners.
It's one of those whippy old mysteries. They don't want to show you what the formula is to minimize objections or challenges. Because they sure didn't give you a whole lot of time to make it to tonight's match when they announced the games last night. So we currently stand with a clock stopped. Scores 4-1 Lady Panthers with about 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Now they don't like another call. They're going to give the I didn't see what was that Lane maybe? Or that was Jenny Weehan.
Doing what?
Well, I think Jenny was trying to move.
Oh.
You know, she's typically on defense, and she was in the attack zone, so I'm sure she was trying to get back into, her position.
So here comes Lane Lohman looking for her right-hand charge.
Yeah, Bree was there. Brio.
Yeah, delayed
that's the
whistle
slow
there.
whistle. So I think what happens in that case, it's a slow whistle, which will permit Lane to continue trying to make the play. As soon as she broke off of attacking toward the goal, then the stoppage.
So this is the angle she likes. I think it's a step and a shot. She's got a chance here.
And she's got a bullet of a shot too.
Oh, very nice.
Upstate clear goal by number 26, Lane Lohman.
Well, they certainly missed Lane in the Mount Lebanon game to finish the season.
Right. I just figured out why you missed Lane Lohman in the opening announcements.
Why is that?
Because we didn't identify her as a starter.
Yeah, that's what I said. When I transferred the numbers to the numerical order sheet, I didn't transfer hers because we had lots of people in the booth distracting us. It wasn't my fault. It was the distractions, Phil.
I thought I did it. I was going to take the blame, but I agree. You had issues.
I agree. It was all you, buddy. Boy, we got one more night to entertain ourselves with an audience of 3. One of whom I think 2 of whom are paid to be here. So. Nice shot.
One-timer, yeah. Defender, the goalie made a nice stop.
What was the whistle for? Was she in the crease?
Could be. They're giving the ball to the Latrobe goalie.
Meredith must have been in the crease on that.
Almost intercepted by Lane. Someone's going to be open. She was double teamed for a second.
Oh,
yeah.
Cutter was wide open there. They just missed her. Number 2.
Yeah, she was, other than just as, her back toward the goal. It's possible that her, net could have blocked that.
You see here where at the break, Coach Mike has told them, do not let them just stand around with the ball. You're going to challenge them with the ball, not let them get comfortable, which is, I think, very good advice because you get a team, St. Clair is obviously the stronger team on the field. If you let the team that isn't as strong get comfortable and settle down, then good things can happen for them, bad things for you. So I think it's definitely the right approach to challenge them, make them uncomfortable, as Maeve is doing here.
Absolutely.
I have to say that Latrobe has the ugliest uniforms I've seen all year.
Well,
I mean, if you're like the Cleveland Browns here.
Well, the one good thing, though, is we can pick up their numbers. Remember Baldwin?
Yeah, Baldwin purple on purple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever designed that wasn't too bright.
Okay, Jess is going to make it.
And Jess is doing that. And you pointed out to me early in the season a rule I didn't know, that the players who do not get to the ball have to freeze where they stood at the moment the player who does get the ball gets it. In other words, if the goalie does that chase, and okay, she's got Sarah Fletcher on the wing here.
A little late. There she is. Yeah.
Let's see, this is important here because if they don't master this, very nice.
Up to Taylor Montgomery, back up to Lane Lohman. Now we're moving it down the field. We still concentrate a lot on running the ball up.
Yeah.
She's going to get a good shot, but goalie was prepared for it. You know, the Mount Lebanon game, man, that was 3 passes and it was already up there.
Yeah.
But we've beaten them before, so.
Who's that, Lebo?
Yes.
Yeah, Lebo looked more or less like the same team to me in both games. The St. Clair girls looked weary. I don't know if they just didn't get focused mentally. They were definitely nervous.
Mm-hmm.
They missed Lane Lohman, who, as we've mentioned many times on this syndicated telecast, the more players that score, the better they play because it spreads the defense. It relaxes everybody on the offense. Nobody thinks they have to try to carry the team. And Lane is a goal scorer. Not having her was tough. She's also got great foot speed, so she's very effective on disrupting plays. But Lebo is also playing with desperation. They lose and they're out. Yeah, whereas
and I don't think Lebo's ever been out of the playoffs. They've lost in the playoffs, but there's a goal. They beat both the defender and our goalie. So.
Did you see who scored it?
I did at the time.
Number 2?
Latrobe goal by number 2, Rachel DeFelice.
Yep. Timeout White, Upper St. Clair. So it's a somewhat low-scoring game so far, 5-2. And just as you were saying, Andy, I mean, with a low-scoring game, that keeps Latrobe in the game.
Oh, absolutely.
We have the firepower. Just see if we don't wear them down, though, in the second half.
Well, all sports are about momentum. There's just no two ways about it. And this is a pretty long season. They played fall tournaments together. They played indoors, but they started playing this outdoor season in February. So one of the things they need to do is kind of get their legs under them. And as you were just pointing out a minute ago, a little bit too much running, a little more passing, kind of pick up the rhythm and get that sense of getting the groove. Because Fox Chapel will be ready for them.
Yeah, Fox Chapel had a nice record. I don't recall it, but
We scrimmage them, right? We usually scrimmage them before the season starts. And I think we scrimmaged them at Fox Chapel and beat them. But of course, that was a while ago.
And whatever section they're in, they won their section. So we're coming out of the timeout after that goal. Did we announce the goal score?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Assuming I got it right.
Well, we made an announcement, though. Recognized someone from Latrobe. But let's see if we can't put a couple goals in before, and widen the margin, our lead, before the end of the half. We still have 5 minutes. Looks like our referees are a little bit particular.
Yeah, finicky was the word I was looking for.
Scooped it up. Okay, Bree, they're
Uh,
going to get her open stick. It's going to be Latrobe's ball.
See, I don't understand how that's an open stick. If she's got the ball in her stick, it's just landed there, why can't you check it? I mean, I know what they're doing. They're calling it because they're saying she checked it before she had control of it, but it's such a fine line.
There, that was a nice.
Oh, she dropped her stick on a little acting class there. And Megan Christie's going to come up with this one. Very nice job.
Nice hustle.
Nice rip down to Taylor. Taylor's going to go ahead and run. This is what I'm talking about. You get the people scoring. Nice job by the goalie. Very nice save.
They're going to say 2 over the head.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier on the goal that Rachel scored where she hesitated long enough to make the goalie commit. That's one of Rachel's great strengths, is that she's very soft hands around the goal. She'll wait.
Yeah, that's
Lane
good. We
Lohman
got
and
good
Sarah Fletcher
defense there.
doubling down on her. And Lane's going to go ahead and dig this one out. Nice job.
Nice cut back. Back over to Meredith. Back into Taylor. Looks like we need to shoot low. So far, the goalie's made about 4 or 5. It
Yeah.
seems that ball doesn't go out of bounds. I think it's going to be close.
Nice job by Meredith Kane. Good pass there to Taylor Montgomery. She's going to go right back on the attack over to...
Tried to force it into the center. It's going to be too far, and they pick up the ball. Desiree's got her at the moment.
This girl outruns Desi. I'm never going to let Desi forget it.
There's a cut.
And a drop. Nice job by Meredith. Back to the goalie. I don't understand that when that's our weakness, but it seemed to work this time.
They're going to have
Amy Anderson showing her foot speed. Not a wise shot there. I don't know what the whistle's for. It looked to me like good defense.
No, they're going to give the ball to Amy. Just say that I'm not sure what the infraction was, but it was on her shot.
Okay, so
Amy should look at, is that Megan Christie? There it is. It's going to be a close call.
because of the speed of the Latrobe girl, you mean?
Well, Rachel was running from a further distance, and, how do they determine who was closest to the line? That's it. Blocked. Ball went in. Okay, we're fighting among ourselves.
Tripping Meredith Kane there. Okay, so I know who the best player in the field for Latrobe is. And she's between the pipes.
Yeah.
She's playing a very good game.
I'd like to see us go low on her.
That go in?
Must
I
not.
think it hit the post. I thought it went in. Nice
That's
job by Bria Larkin.
Okay, we have a minute and a half remaining, so we need a goal in this, with all this effort. Okay, that was smart.
That was not.
No. That's going to be a trip.
That's one of the things we were talking about earlier this season is the concept that they should look for a particular player as opposed to the open player. She saw that it was Rachel in front of the goal, and she said, well, Rachel's a goal scorer. I'm going to pass to her. And it was into double coverage. So let's see how they do here. Kelly Ryan right up in number 51's grill. Nice job by Jess Melby. She's shown a little bit of a
Field player position mentality. Taylor, nice.
Nice
She was
job
able
by
to
Taylor.
check it out, and they're going to call us on an open stick.
In the half, whatever. Used to watching hockey.
Especially right now with the way the Penguins are in the Stanley Cup Finals. Desiree's marking. This is important to not let Latrobe have any life. Amy Anderson's doing a real nice job. You know, Amy's quick. And they're going to call her for the body contact. Are they or not? I would think so.
Not a good time to have that call against you. So Jess Melby measuring out her goal.
You know what? I think it was a call on a different. It was on Lane Lohman, and this
Away from
girl
the ball?
wasn't. Yeah, away from the ball. But nice stop.
Very
Kick.
nice job by Jess Melby.
Kick save by Jess.
Taking a page out of the Flowers book.
Still, we got.
Let's see if somebody can get open for the goalie here, guys. She's going to rip it long to Lane Lohman.
We need to pass it up if we are going to have any opportunities.
9, 8,
Got to pass it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Does she want 3 seconds up? Or what's she doing?
3.
Maybe
3 seconds.
ladies killing.
1 second. I don't know what to. Add a second,
That
maybe.
might be 3 seconds. I'm not sure. We'll find out.
They added 3 seconds, but well, hopefully we can get a quick shot off.
3, 2, 1.
So 5-2 at the half. St. Clair starting out strong, but I think retaining a little bit of those jitters from the Mount Lebanon game. They don't seem comfortable or confident with their game right now.
No. And again, we continue to see our team running the ball 40 yards. You know.
I will say though, there's probably 6 good shots that goalie collected in her in the basket. She's got very good hands. I think maybe half of those they shot right at it, and she didn't have to move. It wasn't like she was making incredibly deft moves to save. We should take a look. I think this goalie might be left-handed. Which might be confusing them a little
Right.
bit because she's very good on the left side of the goal. A lot of the shots have come from the right side. And she's, I think they're used to playing right-handed goalies, so the right-handed shooter comes from the right side, and the goalie has to go across her body for that save if she has top right hand. If she has top left hand, she's comfortable and ready to go. So see if we can take a look at that and see if I'm right in the second half.
All right. So that's the end of the first half. 5-2, the Lady Panthers catch you in 5. Part of the second half. This is a Whippeal playoff. This is, as far as we're aware, the very first time that the Lady Panthers have made the Lacrosse playoffs. So we've also been in the section with Peters and Mount Lebanon and have often come in third. But we're here tonight, and we have the lead.
And Sarah Fletcher wins the draw to Meredith Kane, and she's going to go. And a nice goal by Meredith.
Yeah.
Upper St. Clair goal by number 6, Meredith Kane.
That's her third of the night. So we have 6 goals, and I've missed someone scoring a goal. Not sure. I know that Lane scored 1, Rachel Engel scored 2, Meredith scored 3, and we'll have to watch the replay to catch the other girl.
Same thing. Sarah Fletcher wins the draw right to Meredith Kane, and she goes to Rachel Engel. So it's check across the face by the girl from Latrobe.
see what the strategy is. She is triple teamed. I would say someone should be open. And Taylor wasn't able to touch it, or if she was, it wasn't enough that we still retained the ball. Back over to Meredith.
They're calling them on zone.
They are, though. She
Yep.
seemed to be outside. It looked like she was out of the...
They called her on zone because she was pointing. I was guarding her. I saw her
Yeah.
pointing.
Yeah, I'm looking, and I thought she was on the edge of the fan. And if you're on the outside of it, it's like...
Okay,
you're on
so
the
here we
inside.
go on the
Yeah,
whistle.
but
Sarah Fletcher with the ball. She's going to... I don't know what
Nice.
she's doing with that shot. I think she's just trying to sneak it by the goalie.
Meredith is coming up close.
Nice
coming up
play by
behind.
Meredith Kane there.
Girl was unaware that Meredith was closing in on her. It looks like, okay, Meredith is... Oh, our one referee loves the whistle on the far side, but may have been legit. A weak pass by Latrobe,
Nice play
picked up by Lane, dropped. That's across the face, and that's Latrobe's ball. Well, I think it's a good thing that we're playing this game tonight. Right now it looks like we should be able to hold on and beat them, if not widen our lead. But gives us gives us some experience, and then we go in against Fox Chapel tomorrow. Is that Amy picks
Amy
up the ball?
Anderson, nice job.
That's Taylor. Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Upper St. Clair goal by number 5, Taylor Montgomery.
On
On the
assist.
assist from number 20, Amy Anderson.
That worked out, but I still would have loved to have seen a 20-yard pass up. You're not going to score a whole lot of goals by running the ball up 60 to 80 yards. What made the play was the nice pass into Taylor.
The scouting team from Fox Chapel's decided that dinner's better than the rest of this game.
Ball's on the ground. Oh, Lane just missed the bounce, and she got plowed into by Bria. She's going to try to cut in. Maeve did a nice job. We did a nice job, but Kelly Ryan reached in with the stick across the body. We were definitely collapsing on her. I don't think she would have gotten too far. Let's see if Jess can come up with a save, if she gets the shot off.
Very nice save. By the way, I was wrong. Their goalie's right-handed. So she's just very good with her stick.
Nice hustle by Bria. Still fighting.
Stick across the face again. So the Latrobe people will have a lane.
We have at least two girls that are going to close in on her. This ref's a little too particular for me, but
Yeah. Well, I'll tell
She's-
you what. If these refs had been playing the Mount Lebanon game, I think that game might have had a different outcome because they were banging bodies hard. It was like tackle football out there, and they were letting them play. And these refs are not letting you do the slightest bump.
No, you're right. There was a stick to the body there, so their Latrobe girl's going to get an opportunity.
I think if they had, if these refs had worked the Mount Lebanon game, everybody would have been red carded.
I think they would have had to ultimately cleared the stands too. Those fans weren't going to permit, would have voiced some opinions. Latrobe's ball. Score is 7-2, Upper St. Clair. 19 minutes remaining in the second half. There, we actually saw a few cutters, as opposed to the isolation that they love to play. Okay, so that girl wasn't able to beat one-on-one, so they're going to give it to someone else, and they're going to test Maeve.
Very nice move.
Yeah.
She's a good player, number 2.
Yeah.
Latrobe goal by number 2, Rachel DeFelice.
So the score is 7-3. Bria Larkin taking the draw. Way up there.
Taylor Montgomery winning the ball off the draw.
Looks like she'll take it behind the net. Back out to Meredith. Nice shot. Nice save. That's the low save this time, so I was wrong about that also. Lane Lohman did a nice job of cutting off. Another save. Goalie's tough, that's for sure. Bria comes up with the ball.
I would say right now this is the best goalie we've faced this year.
See what we're going to do. Now we're going to pass it around to get settled, it looks like, once around the world. I think what we're hoping for here is once they, if and when they attack our players, to get some isolation and be able to break in free. Nice play by Megan Christie. Picked up by no one, but what are we going to do? They're going to call an open stick. Taylor looked like she had the advantage there, and all right. Over to Bria. Back to Meredith Kane behind the net. Over to Rachel Engel behind the net. Now some pressure. That's going to be a
very
goal.
nice.
Upper St. Clair goal by number 6, Meredith Kane.
All right, the moral of the story there is be careful when you challenge Meredith. That girl came to challenge her. She slipped underneath and then was ISO'd, and that was that. ISO'd is lax talk for isolation. In case you guys didn't know, you might have picked up a viewer or two since we started this. Can see that Smitty, our camera operator, is just bubbling with excitement.
Well, we have probably a double the normal crowd in the audience, in the stands.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
they're going to card. They're going to card Meredith.
For what? The girl dropped her stick.
Too vicious of a hit. There's the yellow card, so she's off for 3 minutes.
I agree
Yeah.
with Coach Mike. She checked the stick. The girl dropped her stick, so they give her a yellow card. Yeah.
Okay, we have Jenny Weehan coming in.
And that's twice tonight that I've noticed the Latrobe girls dropping their stick. When they know they've lost possession, they figure, well, maybe I can sell something here.
Well, they sold that. They're giving Meredith a break to get a drink.
Oh, it's a drink break. Okay.
Yeah. So Desiree is applying the pressure. And Maeve Clutch is watching the girl. She's going to roll on the inside, but isn't able to get free. Bria's rolling for the other player. Amy Anderson was watching her cutter, so no opportunity to pass.
There it is again.
Yeah.
Same girl. You gotta watch that number 2.
Latrobe goal by number 2, Rachel DeFelice.
Well, that's at least her third.
At least.
And it looks like a wholesale change here.
Yeah, they're
But-
kind of running lines. They'll run in 4 and out 4.
Well, you know what's good? They ran number 2 out. So they're giving Rachel D. Felice a water break, or that's an open stick. Bria will get the ball. It was coming right down into her cross. Okay, they find Lane as an open player.
Lane's gonna use her speed and go right to the goal. Nice job on the double team there. Taylor Montgomery setting up back there with Megan Christie, and she comes over to Amy Anderson.
Amy over to Lane. See if we're going to try to get isolation again. Once they attack, then that whoever, whenever the defender comes out on a particular player.
So they're now calling some plays.
Okay, now they called them. Latrobe coach said attack the ball. So we got one girl that's attacking the ball, and came out of Lane's cross, and she wasn't able to get the shot off. But we had a whistle anyways. Slow whistle. Lane was going to get the shot, but also got the opportunity there. Well, now the Latrobe girl was really close. Again, a block by Latrobe. Ball's on the ground, picked up at one point by Rachel and still on the ground. Latrobe's going to pick that ball up. There's open stick, but no call. Again on the ground. Now what are we going to get?
Shoulder into Lane. She definitely lowered the boom there. And out comes the yellow card.
Stick to the head, they're calling.
A lot of yellow cards this game. I'm not sure
Yeah,
I saw.
hopefully those yellow cards don't carry over in any way into other games.
I saw her lower the boom. I didn't see stick to the head, but yeah, she took her shoulder and just leaned on her.
Okay, let's see what Lane's going to do. I think Coach Mike said take it behind the net. Over to Taylor. Back out to Rachel. We have 13 minutes remaining in the game. St. Clair has a 4-goal lead. Isolation on Lane.
Flex it left is what he said.
That's in. That's in.
Upper St. Clair goal by number 26, Lane Loman.
Okay, now you see here this theory. He's swapping in his players. He's running a line, giving him some coaching, running him back out, kind of a hockey style. It's all the rage these days in college women's lacrosse. Men's lacrosse apparently has been doing it for years, where they do kind of line changes constantly.
Okay.
They
I think
pick-
that's the first that we've seen it. First that I've noticed it. Maeve Clutch is coming out for a break. Meredith Kane has served her 3-minute penalty. So she's back on the field. Ball's on the ground. Picked
And
up
Meredith gets control of the ball.
into Bria.
Nice move there.
All right, so we got a whistle. See if Bria is able to get a shot off here. Like to see it. Yeah, they cut across the shooting space there. So, you know, person ran right in front of her line of fire. Little wide on the shot.
Well, the Latrobe plays good defense, and they had a good goalie, so I'm not sure it's a good idea in that situation where you don't have a clean shot to try to make the shot. I think it would make more sense to just use the foul for an opportunity to set back up in the offense, because somewhat like Mount Lebanon, they collapse on the shooter very quickly, the defenders, and this goalie has got great hands. Nice shot.
A roll by
St. Clair goal by number 6, Meredith Kane, on the assist from number 22, Rachel Engel.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether Rachel was rolling to shoot, but
Very nice pass.
obviously she saw Meredith break free. Now we have
Mars Sirianni coming in, and Allison Lease.
give them some opportunity to get into a WPIAL playoff match.
Absolutely.
Score now, Lady Panthers 10, Latrobe Wildcats 4. There's the draw. And that's
Oh,
gonna
I
be
don't know
open
about that,
stick
buddy.
on.
That was open stick on Lane, but
Right.
she did not. I don't think that was an open stick infraction. She was going for the ball.
Well, he begs to differ.
Well, he gets to blow the whistle. I'm just some loser dad who definitely is rooting for St. Clair. So
Yeah, they're going to blow a whistle on that. At least she put the flag away. I thought she was reaching for another yellow card. We haven't really been seeing the infractions for the yellow cards too often, so when she was reaching, that's why I said, well, okay.
DeFelice has got the ball. She can shoot. You better collapse on her, girls.
That's good defense. Amy Anderson picks up the ball, delays, and jukes her way out of it, but tried
Shoots your way through triple coverage. That's your point on passing. I mean,
And there's Stick over the head.
And you don't pass the ball, and that's what
Yeah.
happens.
Granted, with 3 people on you, it's probably a little difficult to find the open player, but you know, some of that
Yeah.
goes on the rest of the other teammates. So someone should be calling. Nice save by
Very nice
Jess.
save. Not the right play. Sorry. That's another example of what I was talking about, looking for a specific player as opposed to the open player. She saw that it was Meredith, so she tried to pass it to Meredith. She had 2 people wide open on her left flank.
We're not close enough to hear whether our girls are, you know, calling out that they're open, or, you know, I don't know if there's a lot of yelling going on. There should be. You know, you often hear ball, 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 you know, saying, you know, I'm watching the player. And there's another move. Oh, she dropped it. She has a patented move, you know, fakes right and
Who, number 2?
cuts in, right?
Yeah.
She was there again, but I don't know whether one of the St. Clair defenders was able to dislodge it, or if it just rolled out, but she didn't get the shot off. And time's ticking away, and they're content to take their time. Okay, Lane's watching number 2 this time. Good quick feet. Not able to get
There's
in
that
there.
move you're talking
Yep.
about. Nice job there. That's the way to play that, too. Oh, come on. You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but that was a bogus call. That was perfect defense.
Oh, let me call her too close to the face, but it's okay. The good thing was Lane continued to go after her and dislodge, you know, stop the shot, dislodge the ball on her, you know. Ooh, that was a quick shot.
Latrobe goal by number 2, Rachel DeFelice.
Well, she's a good player. She does a version of what Rachel does, which is she waits till the goalie commits and then goes where the goalie isn't. That's why you can't let her have a clean shot.
So we've had some additional substitutions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Must be cold out there. We're sure it's cold out there tonight, but Desiree Sharf came out, Jenny Weehan's in, Maeve Clutch is in, and Kelly Ryan are our 3 defenders. Amy Anderson is our defensive wing.
Oh, here
Balls
comes
up to-
Rachel.
That's too close to the,
You know, I don't think we've had this many stoppages of play all season.
yeah.
It's like we're back in 7th grade. Now, again, I guess they're just going to call it tight and they're going to keep calling it. That's one of the
Yeah.
reasons the girls have had a tough time getting in their rhythm, though.
Right. I mean, they have called it consistently.
They most certainly have. I mean, they're just not letting them play rough and tumble lacrosse. Nice
There's
goal.
a shot.
Upper St. Clair goal by number 22, Rachel Engel.
That's her versatility with the left hand. That she scored that because she totally fooled the goalie when she went to her left hand. The goalie was set up for the right hand shot. Rachel went over left hand and just plopped it in there.
So our score now is Lady Panthers 11, Latrobe Wildcats 5. Almost 7 minutes remaining in the game. Okay, they didn't like whatever Bria did. All right. Give the ball to number 2. That's definitely their player.
Well, she's got
Right.
good hands,
Yeah.
good speed. She
Yeah.
changes speed very nicely.
Nice double team by Bria Larkin picking her up. Oh my goodness. I call it a stick to the body. Give Latrobe the shot. You have to love this referee. I mean, she's working to our advantage because she just takes a long time in between, to move the players, and probably had almost 30 seconds run off the clock before the restart of the play.
I think in her other life she's a tax lawyer. Very into detail, and this section of the code provides you must be 3 steps behind the shooter.
She is particular. So we have Amy Anderson on the defense at the moment. Someone's loose behind the net. There's 2 again.
Latrobe goal by number 2, Rachel DeFelice.
Okay, guys, they have 7 goals.
And we had a timeout by Latrobe.
They have 6 goals, right? 5 of them have been scored by DeFelice. I think it's time to figure out that you don't let her free.
She's got a quick move, though. And what I've seen so far is we continue to just mark her with 1 player.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's time to double team her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought Latrobe called the timeout only because they're trying to stop the clock and get themselves a little closer. Why would Dave, other than,
I'll take another timeout to wait and see if they can play.
yeah. We've made an executive decision that we're taking Latrobe's timeout.
Whoops, I
Oh,
just took St. Clair's back. Ignore that.
Well, you add 3 to us.
That's why they don't let parents work the board.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can determine for sure. We're having the official call down to the scorers table.
Well, I keep getting one to get back up there anyway, so now it's St. Clair's.
And okay, this process didn't work.
Yeah, your direct line to the scores table was
Ignored.
yeah.
I guess it's a one-way call. It's only when they call up we're to respond. Nice
Oh,
play by
job
Meredith, yes.
Kane.
Allison Lease was open for a second, but Meredith would have had to, thread the needle on that.
Ooh, very nice.
Upper St. Clair goal by number 22, Rachel Engel.
There we go. Still close, but Panthers have a comfortable lead with 5 minutes remaining in the game. Other than number 2, they're the only, she seems to be the only scorer for Latrobe. What, Andy, you were saying that out of the 6 goals?
I think she scored 5 of the 6. I think number
Yeah.
30 scored their first goal, and thereafter it's been 2-2-2-2-2-2-2. So we win the draw again here. And Mara Sirianni will come down the left wing.
That's it. Good patience.
To
Back
Allison Lease.
Mhm. And a shot and a score by Mara Sirianni.
Upper St. Clair goal by number 28, Mara Sirianni.
And the coaches saw the opportunity there, heard them calling out to Mara, telling her to drive, and It's always nice when the coach calls your number.
Yeah.
Go for it. And had a difficult shot that the goalie was unable to save, and now we're padding our lead, 13-6.
Well, more importantly, we got more.
Oh,
That is not open stick, buddy.
That
I'm
wasn't-
sorry.
That wasn't at all.
She had the ball in the basket. You're allowed to check her. That's the way it works in lacrosse. I'm sorry.
No, nice interception by Bria.
She's got Mara down the left side. She's going to go ahead and take it to the hole herself.
Yeah, she wants to. Oh, goalie did a nice job. Oh, picked up by Rachel on the rebound.
Upper St. Clair goal by number 22, Rachel Engel.
Okay, so that what I was saying before that next quick score is that you've seen here in this sequence, St. Clair, more players in the offensive mix, more variety. It's great to see Mara score on that goal because that's the type of thing where the girls say, if I'm open, you know, when they're open and they go ahead and take the shot, as opposed to these hesitant shots or trying to force it always to Rachel or Meredith, who each score tons of goals, but good teams figure that out and they guard them.
Oh, that's a hard check.
I think that should be a yellow card if Meredith got yellow carded. But you know, it's not just important to mix up the defense. It's also important because it gets everybody on the team focusing on performing and not leaning on any one person. So
Yeah.
when the pressure comes on, they're all comfortable. Number 2 there,
Yeah.
making a nice move.
And against good teams, you know, I mean, they're going to be scouting and knowing, you know, to be marking Meredith and Rachel.
Right. So
You know, you have to have some balance. Okay, I misread the call there, so it's a nice pass up to
Lane
Lane.
wants that right-handed sprint goal, and she's going to get a chance right now.
Yeah, the defender did a nice job.
Very nice job by the defender.
Yeah, she you know, there was no shooting lane there. Mara's fighting for it. Oh, that was a hip check. Looks like she got.
Now they're letting him play.
Oh. Oh, swing back. That's it. Nice individual effort by Mara Seriani.
Upper St. Clair goal by number 28, Mara Sirianni.
Okay, now we got a timeout. Timeout by St. Clair. I think we're going to switch the lineup around a little bit, make sure we give everyone an opportunity to, well, we'll see what the coaches do.
You're not gonna
But,
speak
yeah,
too
I
soon.
don't, yeah. But we have a 15-6 lead, 2 minutes 40 seconds. I think the Latrobe Wildcats season is just about over.
It is over. And it looks like St. Clair is breaking out of that tentative play that characterized the Mount Lebanon game.
Yeah.
I think that they were more keyed up about the Seton LaSalle game than they wanted to admit because they needed to win that game to assure them getting into the playoffs, and then they kind of had a letdown. And sometimes when that happens, you say, okay, it's time to turn it back on, and it won't come back on. You say, like,
True.
what's going on here?
Plus, they also went up to Buffalo and
That's right.
you know, played a series of games up
They played
there.
very well up there, too, didn't they? Yeah, they played hard.
Yeah. You know, and then they came back and had a little bit of time off, and then boom, it was time for the Mount Lebanon game, and it just didn't work out. But that's okay. We're in the playoffs, and
But it looks like they're starting to find their game. In particular, Taylor's had a very nice game. Taylor Montgomery. Mara came in off the bench and had 2 great bounce goals, which is, found this goalie's weakness. And again, that's why it's important for lots of players to shoot, because different players have different shooting styles. And one of the things, if this is a tough game, you'd want to know that this goalie doesn't handle the bounce shot very well.
Right.
Yeah,
Because we have had, we've gone high at her. We've
she's
gone low.
very good high.
Yeah.
Very quick side to side. Uses her body well, cuts the angle well. There's Mara Sirianni looking for her hat trick. And a nice hard shot.
Yeah. And now Allison Lease is closest to the end line, so St. Clair will retain the ball. We're under 2 minutes, so now the clock will be stopping on every whistle, and that may take a while then with the number of whistles. Hey, Sarah, I always want to call your daughter Amy. Apologize there, Sarah.
She was hacking on the goalie stick, apparently. Open stick, or was the call?
Okay.
Nice interception there by Lane Lohman. She wants that I'm running from the right shot. Over to Amy
Nice.
Anderson. Now you notice that too, the pace of the passes has
Yeah.
started to pick up. They're starting to get their confidence and their comfort level back. Again, just in time.
Absolutely. That's why I was saying earlier, I'm glad that we had tonight's opening match.
Yeah,
And,
I think a bye would have hurt them actually, because if they'd come out sluggish, they weren't flat so much as they were sluggish against a team that's more potent offensively. That'd be a problem.
Nice try by Mara to pick
Yeah, I
it
thought
up,
she
but
had it.
wasn't able to. But
Here
now
comes
Amy, I'll bet
Amy
you
Anderson.
she picks up that ground ball. Attempted to feed Sarah. That
Yeah,
was
I think
cutting.
Sarah was in quad coverage. That wasn't the best idea. Nice job
Yeah.
there by Megan Christie.
Megan's going to go to goal. Nope.
1
Okay.
minute
Smart.
remaining.
Mara's
Mara
still
again.
looking for that hat trick.
Well, she's going to continue. Well, let's see what the call is. Okay, so what they're doing there is wherever the infraction was, they took Megan back to that point. Don't think that she's going to get an opportunity here, but she wants the opportunity. She's going to spin. Oh, she spun and was in too. Megan's trying to get one more goal. 33 seconds remaining. Nice pass.
It
What
helps
a-
to catch it before you shoot it, though.
That's a push. Yeah, they're going to send her out. She's been just hacking away and
Is that right?
yeah.
It's like one
You
hack too
try to-
many.
Yeah. Again, in this case here, so the girl gets sent out for 3 minutes, but the lacrosse rules permit a replacement to come in. So, how's that hurt your team?
It depends on who the player is, I guess.
That's true. But it's not like you play shorthanded. So we now have 24 seconds. Lane's going for it. She saw the opening.
Upper St. Clair goal by number 26, Lane Lohman.
Now, hopefully we don't have any other whistles because now we have a 10-goal lead, which is the mercy roll with a running clock, but I'm not sure what happens
It's only
within
20.
the last 2 minutes.
No, the last 2 minutes you don't have it, right? Plus it's 20 seconds, so I'm not sure it matters.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about that rule earlier on, in the first 18 minutes of the second half, if you were winning by greater than 10, you just let that clock run. But once you're under 2 minutes, stop it on every whistle.
Sarah Fletcher scoops the draw over to Amy Anderson, who's going to work down the left side. And
They're
get a
using the stick to the body a lot now.
Yeah, they are. They're just getting tired.
Just keep pushing them out. Do your count.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right.
Very nice opening round win for the Panthers. Getting to their rhythm. Played a nice game, particularly in the second half. I think the score was 5-3 at the half. So it was the Latrobe team scored 3 goals in each half, and we scored 5 in the first and 9 in the second. So a nice pickup in the
Scored
second half.
11 in the second half. Or was it 7-3 or 5-3?
I'm sorry, 11.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm not the math major, right?
Anyways, this was our final broadcast of the season. Andy, it was a pleasure working with you.
Same with you, Phil.
And
Thank you,
let's-
Smitty, our cameraman.
And we have a match tomorrow, but it won't be televised. So let's go, Lady Panthers, and we're on a roll. And let's see if we can't bring Whippeal title home.
Sounds good to me.